Welcome to our deep dive into the ever-evolving 2024 housing market.
Today we'll uncover expert opinions from Jason Walter and Cathie Wood on this dynamic landscape.
With interest rates fluctuating, what should you expect when buying a home?
Exactly. Plus, with inflation on the rise, we'll explore its impact on financing.
Stick around as we discuss key trends and equip you with the knowledge for navigating this market.
And remember, this is for educational purposes, not investment advice.
Let's dive in and see what Jason has to share about the current landscape.
And don't forget to stick around for more insights after this segment.
Did you know that the financial system actively works against your wealth?
Ken McElroy argues that's exactly what's happening.
So, what can individuals do to gain financial freedom?
Let's dive into Ken's analysis and figure this out.
What does Ken see as the root cause of financial struggle?
He believes the banking system entraps people into financial dependency.
That's a powerful observation. How does this cycle continue?
It's all about the lack of financial education.
So, banks really keep most people in the dark?
Exactly. The system is designed for you to rely on them.
And investments are out of reach for the average person.
Yes, they focus more on profits than on building your wealth.
What's the solution then?
Increasing financial literacy can change the game.
How can viewers become financially educated?
Start asking the right questions about your investments.
Can we expect to see a change in how people manage their finances?
Ken predicts a significant shift towards self-management will emerge.
That sounds promising. Empowering people is key.
Absolutely. Control over one's finances is crucial.
So what's the bottom line from Ken?
Get educated, take control, and invest wisely.
Time to rethink our strategies then.
That's exactly right. Empowerment starts with knowledge.
Don't miss our upcoming conversation featuring insights from James, campground owner, on the next video. The destruction we're witnessing is overwhelming, isn't it?
James' story is a testament to resilience in the face of disaster.
What exactly happened when Hurricane Helene struck?
Let's dive into James' experiences and explore the impact.
What's the main takeaway from James's testimony?
The sheer magnitude of damage and the urgent call for help.
That urgency comes through loud and clear.
Indeed, rebuilding requires collective effort.
The devastation is heart-wrenching.
Absolutely. This isn't just property loss, it's family history.
How does that feel for James?
It's a personal loss. This was his family legacy.
What's James's plan moving forward?
He's determined to rebuild despite the challenges.
It sounds daunting, but he's not alone.
Community support is crucial and his driving force.
How can viewers help out?
Volunteers and donations of equipment are essential.
It's incredible how much support can come from locals.
Yes, being part of a community can make a real difference.
What does the future look like for James?
A long road ahead, but he's optimistic.
Will the community rally together?
As we've seen, resilience is key. The spirit is strong.
So what's the final takeaway from James's situation?
Hope and resilience amidst overwhelming odds.
It's an inspiring example for many facing loss.
Absolutely, everyone can contribute to change if they just show up.
If you want to support James and his community, consider volunteering or donating.
Your contributions can make a real difference.
What's going on with Florida's housing market?
Todd Sachs outlines a market in turmoil with dramatic price declines.
So what's driving these steep drops?
Let's unpack that and explore the implications.
What's the core message here?
The key issue is affordability. Buyers can't meet current prices.
And it seems sellers are stuck in the middle.
Exactly. They're facing harsh realities and price adjustments.
Those price cuts are eye-popping.
Indeed, it's indicative of a struggling market.
But why aren't buyers buying?
Affordability and financing challenges are huge barriers.
It's not just about price. Costs are climbing too.
Exactly. Floridians are feeling squeezed from multiple angles.
So when will this trend turn around?
That's the million-dollar question.
So the inventory is really piling up.
Absolutely, and it's leading to fierce competition among sellers.
What's the primary reason for selling?
Most sellers want to offload before losing equity.
What's the future of home prices in Florida?
Expect more drops unless rates drop as well.
So without changes, we could see more pain.
Yes, sadly that seems to be the case.
So it's safe to say Florida's market is in flux.
Definitely. Buyers and sellers must adapt quickly.
What's next for viewers?
Stay tuned for fresh insights in our next video.
Get ready for the next video, featuring Jason Walter on the strongest buyers markets in the U.S. The U.S. housing market is shifting. What's behind this change?
Jason Walter highlights how buyer leverage is growing in many areas.
Interesting. What are the key drivers here?
Let's unpack the rising inventory and its effects.
So, what does Jason assert is happening in the market?
He underscores a notable increase in available houses shifting power into buyers' hands.
Does this mean home prices are dropping as a result?
Certainly, especially in markets with abundant inventory.
What do those inventory numbers really signify?
It's a significant rebound, leading us to a more balanced market.
Balances supply and demand perfectly, right?
Exactly. Buyers can finally breathe a little easier.
So where are we seeing the biggest changes?
Huntsville is a prime example, appearing on the map with soaring inventory levels.
And sellers, what's the story where inventory is low?
Those markets still command higher prices, particularly in the Northeast.
What's next for these markets?
Jason suggests a prolonged buyer advantage in areas with excess inventory.
And a softening in prices. Is that the consensus?
Yes, particularly in markets that are catching up to inventory levels.
What does the future hold for buyers and sellers?
Jason predicts a continued trend towards a balanced market with more buyer-friendly conditions.
So we're potentially looking at stable growth.
That's the general expectation as inventory levels normalize.
Bottom line, buyers have the upper hand and sellers need new strategies.
The shift is significant. It's time to act strategically.
Next, we'll dive into Has Fed Independence Gone Too Far? Join us for insights from Nick Timmerhouse on this hot topic. As we dive into today's topic, what should investors know about the Fed's future?
Nick Timmerhouse has some crucial insights on that.
What's the overarching message here regarding the Federal Reserve?
Nick stresses the importance of Fed independence in shaping economic policy.
What recent moves has the Fed made?
They've cut rates, but the mortgage market reacts differently.
What does Trump's presidency mean for the Fed?
Nick notes concerns about potential interference with Fed's independence.
What might we expect for the Fed's path ahead?
Nick suggests volatility depending on political outcomes.
What should investors take away from this?
Stay informed on how Fed changes can impact your investments.
We want to hear your insights in the comments below.
Join the conversation and share your views on the Fed's future.
What a powerful lineup of insights today.
Definitely. Nick's point on the Federal Reserve's future amidst political changes really stood out.
Right? And Jason's analysis on the housing market shifts was so timely.
Absolutely. It's fascinating how the market is transitioning in real time.
And yet, the states of Florida's market, as Todd mentioned, are pretty concerning.
I agree. It's alarming to see such fluctuations in price and interest.
James's story also brings a personal touch to these economic discussions.
So true. It really emphasizes the real-life impacts of these economic trends.
Now, Ken's call for financial education is something we can all get behind.
Right. Breaking out of traditional banking constraints is key for future wealth.
It's amazing to see the common thread of adapting to change throughout all these discussions.
Exactly, and that's why staying informed is vital.
If you enjoyed diving into these topics, be sure to like and subscribe.
Your support fuels our ability to keep bringing you valuable insights.
Thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to check out our other videos for more.